Ashes in the Sky, A Dream. By Brother J.K. Mayfield, Jr. June 16, 2025. Marcus had always been a light sleeper. The hum of the refrigerator, the creak of old floorboards, any sound could stir him. But tonight, it wasn't a sound that woke him. It was a feeling. A deep, sick churn in his gut, like something terrible had already happened and he was just catching up. Then a ground-shattering boom came. The windows of his apartment rattled. A dull roar rolled across the city like the sky itself had cracked open. Marcus shot out of bed, heart hammering. He rushed to his window overlooking the Chicago skyline, eyes wide with disbelief. Plumes of black smoke rose over the south side. Another explosion lit the horizon in a dirty orange blossom. Sirens screamed in the distance, too few, too late. The city wasn't just under attack, it was being destroyed. Marcus threw on his coat and ran to the roof. From there, he saw them. Dark shapes against the night. Sleek, silent, inhuman. Stealth bombers. Dozens of them. He knew that shape. He had studied it, admired it once as a child watching military documentaries with his father. But they weren't foreign, they were American. Flying in formation, clinical and precise, not missing a beat. One peeled off and dropped something over Lincoln Park. Seconds later, the ground there vanished into fire and dust. No, Marcus whispered, throat dry. Then the screams began. From the streets, from rooftops. Panic spread like wildfire. People running, but not knowing where to run. There was no safe side. No enemy line. The attack came from above, from within, from them. He stumbled back, overwhelmed, trying to understand. And then he saw the drones. Dozens of them, small and buzzing, scanning, marking. One hovered above his building, then darted away. Moments later, another boom, this time, closer. The building next door crumbled like wet paper. This wasn't a war. It was a purge, and Chicago was the test site. The pieces clicked together with terrifying ease. The recent blackouts, the sudden silence on news networks, the closed borders, the new surveillance towers that had appeared like weeds. Warnings had been there, hidden behind bureaucracy and blind patriotism. No one listened. He hadn't listened. Now it was too late. As another blast shook the rooftop, Marcus fell to his knees, coughing on ash and fear. All he could see was fire. All he could hear was the silence of betrayal. And then, he woke. His body shot upright in bed. Gasping. Drenched in sweat. The city outside his window was quiet. Still whole. Still alive. But Marcus didn't feel relief. Not fully. The images lingered, too vivid, too real to dismiss. He walked to the window. The same skyline stood under a peaceful night, but now it looked fragile, artificial. A city on borrowed time. He knew it had only been a dream. But part of him whispered, not yet. And that terrified him more than anything. To be continued.